Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, continuing Kikanosuke's route. These were very long fucking routes. We're on part like 87. I mean, we're not that, but I just feel I'm like, we've been doing this for a while. I mean, we had to do the common route and then Kikanosuke's route, so like, to be fair. But like, they put a lot into it. You know, it's not like, hey, here's the common route. Oh my god, we're in love and resolved. And it's like, it's been kind of like a slow burn, I feel like, you know? I mean, I guess technically, I mean, Otome games, it's always it's always a short burn if you think about it, because it's not like, oh, it's been 3 years. We don't go through that much detail, but I feel like it still feels kind of like a slow burn. I don't know, I don't know. This game is weird, okay? This game is bizarre, and I don't even know what dimension I'm in right now. Like, again, like I said at the end of the last part, like, look at this, so much fun. We're having a great. There's a lot of heavy elements and a lot of trigger warnings, but we're having a great. This is not, oh, we're having a good time with the trauma. That, like, no, I don't feel that way. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I hope you're all feeling it too. You're like, I get it. I don't get it though. Like, I don't get why I get it, but I do, you know? It's like, this game is bonkers. And like, in a different way than like some other games would be like, this game's bonkers. It's silly and goofy. This one is not that kind of bonkers. This one is like, there's no logical reason why we should be having so much fun with a game that's got like so many trigger warnings and has such heavy undertones with like their trauma and shit, but yet here we are, and I don't even know anymore. But anyway, continuing Kikanosuke's route, I feel like we're getting close to the end. I think we made our last choice already. Did we? Yeah, we've made our last choice, so a while ago. So, and now we're going after Azami, so I feel like we're getting to the, like, you know, wrapping it up. Like, we've confessed our feelings, and now he's gonna have to deal with Azami, not like maybe fight her, who knows, you know? So, anyway. Poor Shin's having a mental breakdown. Bird, simmer down. Confess. Confess. You better watch where you're walking or you'll fall over, Fujimori. Confess. Ah! Are you alright? Ow. I'm okay. Ugh. That was so pathetic of me. There's no way someone like me can confess to her. Now he's putting all this pressure on himself. Maybe pushing him forward had the opposite effect. This poor fucking child. Like, we're rooting for you, kid. And then he's like, you know, freaking out. Hey, come to apartment 1501. Don't tell anyone. What do I do? Regardless of the circumstances, she sent this to me because she trusts me. I won't tell anyone, I'll show them. My lady, is something the matter? Inosuke, I have something I need to take care of, so I'll be heading out for a bit. Don't forget how I smell. Huh? What are you? Yeah, like, follow me, you know? What a ritzy apartment. I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't be found by the cats or drone if she was hiding out here. Oh, God. Okay, because, like, listen. We're in a bad ending where there is a weird attempted, you know, of a minor, and I think that's Azami, and we kind of already threw that out there, and it's probably, like, the Richie Rich guy who was, you know, hitting on her, trying to get her into a hotel, and who's constantly, originally was top of the fucking poll, like, the thing, the app, for how much he donated. And I was like, oh, and now I'm just like, oh no. Like, I know we're not getting a tragic ending. We're getting a happy ending. But, like, how we're leading up here makes me like, oh, so if we get a bad ending, we're going to end up here. And is that what's going to... This is just setting up that bad ending in my head, and it's freaking me out a little. See, it's shit like that. Is why are we enjoying this game so much? Like, oh, it's so happy, go like, look at our little... Oh, and then there's shit like that in here, and you're like, I mean, I guess it's happened before in other games, you know, where they have, like, darker undertones, but the overall game is still like happy overall. It's not like trauma train 95% of the time. It's like, you know, it goes in waves. But this one is just, I just feel like it shouldn't be as like happy, fun, happy go lucky as it's been. You know what I mean? You know what maybe it's just because we're like a hell guardian and we brought trash boyfriends, and I just feel like it should be a little less cute. Anyway. Or I've just slid so far down into the debauchery puddle that, like, nothing phases me anymore. I don't know. Something still phases me. I'm still gonna be phased by that bad ending. It's traumatizing me already, but anyway. I don't think I'm in any danger, but I can't let my guard down. Hi, sis! Welcome! I get some cakes from Sanctuary. Your strawberry... I can't say millefeuille. Is it millefeuille? I can never pronounce that. Anyway, caramel cho pastries and blood orange panna cottas. Which would you like? Then how about the panna cotta? Sure. Wait just a minute. It completely feels like I'm just at a friend's house. But she's always like this with me, I suppose. Thanks for waiting. Have some Azami's specialty fruit tea to go along with it. Thank you. So, there's something I wanted to ask you. Go ahead and just keep eating, though. I have a creeping bad feeling about this. Please ask your father, King Emma, to release all the prisoners in hell into the human realm. Azami? Yeah, okay. This cake sure is good, and thank you for agreeing to my request. You know I can't do something like that. I mean, okay. I mean, I can. I can be like, hey, Dad, could you release all the prisoners in hell? And he's going to be like, no. And you're like, oh, I tried. I mean, we can ask him. We just know it's pointless. In that case, me and the others will start killing the humans one by one. Well, I'm pretty sure. Okay. The thing that I still feel is stupid is Heaven was like, yeah, you guys go take care of them. But we can't fight them because they still have letters of pardon, despite the fact that Heaven realized they fucked up. So we have to get into like the blood duels or whatever before we can beat the fuck out of them. But I kind of feel like Heaven should just revoke their letters of pardon so we can kick their asses. Even if it's like we're waiting for them and then at the very end, Mukun comes through and is like, okay, we revoked the pardons, now you can... And then we do. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's a weird stipulation they put in. I feel like it's to progress the plot so that instead of we revoke the letters of pardon, okay, now we gotta go kick their asses, they could, you know, get a little more backstory, get a little more character development and whatever, and kind of drag it out a little bit. Which, fine. But you could have just had, you know, bullshit red tape hoop jumping through that Mukun has to go through in order to revoke the pardons, instead of creating this whole other thing and then we can't, you know, I feel like, I don't know. Anyway. I hate humans. Those things like my father or my mother, the ones who killed me. I hope they all suffer. Zami, I found myself at a loss for words. Oh. Brother? When you saw him, you're like, whoop. I couldn't help but smile, looking at how both cool and cute he looked. On top of the back of the large gray wolf's back, you did not just have a seizure, and neither did I. That's literally what Tim and Ronald typed. What the fuck? On top of the large gray wolf's back that jumped in was Fujimori, desperately trying to hang on. I love that mental image. Hello. What are you doing here? Well, just hang on a minute for Mr. Uga to put some clothes on. He's got his own business here, so I brought him along. Fujimori, you're... Just
so unbelievably annoying!
Azami jumped at Fujimori without hesitation, and her nails scratched at his cheek, leaving a red scar. Poor thing. He did nothing wrong. Well, as far as we know, he did nothing wrong yet. I mean, he's hiding that he writes that blog, but, like, whatever. Like, boy's got his own private business. That's fine. We don't know if he's, it's gonna come out and be like, actually, I'm the big bad evil of the whole thing. I would be fucking shocked, even though I just threw that out there. I'd still be fucking shocked. I don't believe that for a second. But you know what I mean? Like, as of right now, I'm like, he's an innocent. Yeah, he's secretly writing a blog. Whatever. Secret blog. Who cares? Everyone's got their secrets. Some people write, like, secret fan fiction. Whatevs. That's their own business, man. Okay? I have a secret YouTube channel. I mean, like, you guys all know it, but, like, I don't, like, go to work and be like, oh my god, guys, watch me play Otome games like an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? I don't tell people that work this shit. So, like, secret YouTube channel. You know? But, like, so, like, I don't think that means that he's shady in any way. So, like, as of right now, it's like, he innocent! Although, I'm curious, I mean, I would think right now the only thing when Sensei Nona was like, oh yeah, he's involved, is because he's got feelings for Azami and maybe him confessing to her or something might change something in her mind. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what his part of this is, you know? I don't think there's anything else secret there. Or, like, he admits that he wrote, it's because he writes the blog and she really likes it. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe she has some respect for him and then, like, that'll change a little bit of her thought process or something. You know what I mean? Because Nono said specifically Alan, not Fujimori, so. But they're the same person. Anyway. Azami! You! Oh, I was like, you really stupid, and the R and on my brain. Okay, that was me.
You really are stupid, Fujimori! You're the weakest out of all of them! You came here just to be killed, is that right? Then, today's the day you die!
Look at her little fangs, too. Stop! Inosuke kicks at her to protect Fujimori, and Azami twirls away in a dodge, landing with her knees touching the carpet.
Sorry. Thank you.
Azami, come back to hell with me!
Just give it up!
And let me ask, if I disappear, will you really be satisfied then? Will you go back with my lady?
Sure.
Alright, then kill me.
What? Mr. Uga?
You can't, can you? His voice was so kind and so sad. I felt just then how much of an older brother Kikinosuke really was.
Shut up! Of course I'll kill you!
Kikinosuke quickly dodges Azami's claws.
Stop dodging me!
Cut it out!
I couldn't if I wanted to!
Azami!
Stop running away!
You can't do it. Kikinosuke had a firm grip on Azami's hand. How hard do you think I've been trained by Sensei Takamura? To be honest, I can see through your moves so easily.
Brother, you big dumb idiot! I hate you!
After aggressively wiping away her tears with her fingers, she continued.
Not wanted, am I? I shouldn't be alive. I'm a horrible girl who's a menace to others. I just wanted to be born as a normal girl. I wanted to wear cute clothes, put on cute nail polish, and eat cute foods.
Yeah, I feel that.
I wanted to date a handsome guy.
Yeah, who doesn't? Shin's over there like, am I not handsome? You're kind of an adorable nerd. But, like, here's the thing. Just because you're an adorable little nerd right now, you're probably, like, smart guys when they grow up, they're hot. So, like, it's okay to be a dweeb now. Yeah, you know, dweeby kids grow up generally to be dweeby hot adults. So, it's fine. You'll be fine. You'll get there, kid.
You told me before, didn't you? That it was our fault we were born like this?
Ikinosuke's body flinched.
You're the one who turned me into a bad girl. You don't go around pretending like you're on the side of righteousness, like all our problems aren't yours too.
Azami, I knew it was a drastic way to try and heal her, but if she doesn't expel the rot within her, the treatment won't be able to do what it needs to. So this, what he meant.
Why? Why? I didn't wish for this power at all. I wanted to live as a normal girl. But I actually don't even know what it means to be cute. All this time, there was nothing normal ever around me.
She's so adorable. She's a little psychopath, but it's okay. We understand. Her circumstances made her that way, you know what I mean?
I studied desperately what it meant to be cute and tried acting that way, but am I doing it right?
Yeah, sweetie, yeah, you are.
Am I cute? I can slit open someone's windpipe so easily with these sharp nails.
Okay, well, not when you say that. Okay, maybe just don't say it.
But it doesn't look like I would if I paint them in such a cute way, right? I can't take it anymore. A bad girl like me should just disappear.
That's not true. You're not a bad girl, Azami.
Huh?
You're a really good girl.
Don't say that! I don't need your pity! You know about it, right, sis? I killed and ate so many people. I cursed the names of the gods and saints, sending me to the burning hell. King Emma decided I was a bad girl.
Yeah, well, everybody in hell is technically a bad girl or boy. That's fine. You can get past it. It's true. You can't just pretend the sin of killing another never happened.
See?
But the great king said this to me. That depending on your circumstances, he wouldn't be opposed to considering extenuating circumstances. If we go back to hell together, I'll plead my hardest to lighten your sentence.
But
You're not a bad girl. And it's not just me who thinks that. Ikanosuke, Fujimori, Tama, and even all the cats in town think that. So happy I got to be friends with you, Azami. I mean, I feel like cats being like, bitch is cool, should hold a lot more sway. Okay, just saying. And we'll be friends from here on, too. That's exactly why I hope you'll face the fact that you escaped. So that you'll be able to wear that uniform again. Father might fool around far too much, but he isn't heartless. I'm sure he'll understand how you feel. You're not unwanted, Azami. Oh, that's such a cute, adorable little CG. Kikanosuke hugging his sister. Oh, see, this is like moments like that. You're like, that's so warm and fuzzy. It's the weirdest game for but you know, the warm and fuzzy moments I feel like mean more in a game this kind of like with this much traumatic undertones. I'm sorry, Azami.
Huh?
I'm supposed to be your older brother, and I didn't understand how you felt at all.
Let go of me! Let go! Don't touch me! I hate you after all.
I'm the one who made you suffer the most.
Brother?
It's embarrassing for me to try and act like your older brother after all that, but you're still my precious little sister. His eyes look all watery. Oh, and she's crying too. Oh, stop. You're my precious, one and only little sister. For all that time you weren't able to be happy, I want you to be happier than anyone else. I'll be the one pleading the hardest to King Enma. Please, promise me, you won't ever again say that no one needs you.
But in the end, I'm still alone.
Alone? That's not true, right? You have me and Kikanosuke and...
But the one who's especially important to brother is you, sis.
What?
Oh, don't try and pretend she isn't. Not like I want to be the most important person to you anyways. It's just, I'm so jealous of you, sis. You were able to meet your prince. Well, I kind of have my doubts on this one in particular, though.
He's fine. He definitely is.
Aren't you sure you wouldn't want someone else?
I want Kikinosuke.
You're so pretty and kind, but your taste of men sucks, sis. What a waste.
Izami, hey! Whole interaction is ridiculous. Really? I think it's plenty fine. My prince is Kikinosuke. To me, he's the most wonderful man there is. Kikinosuke, now bright red, took a deep breath and looked at Izami. Listen, Izami, you're my precious, cherished little sister. That'll never change. But I'm not your prince.
Ew, stop! Don't even say that!
She's like, ew! I'm not the person who finds my brothers hot. She's looking at me, and I feel like she's throwing shade, and that's rude. You have your own prince.
No, I don't. No prince that would love a girl like me is ever gonna show up.
And he's right there, and she's got, like, in the real world, she'd be like, ew, gross, not him. Oh, poor fucking Shin. Shin's like, all determined, standing there with his little glasses. Oh, I love him. He's so adorable.
Once they know who I really am, any guy would run away.
We're just standing there. Kikinosuke and I are standing there staring at Shin, like, looking at her, looking at Shin. He's just standing there all determined, and she's just ignoring his existence.
I'm sorry for running away. I'll apologize any millions of times for running away back then, but I promise I never will again. Huh? Why are you the one suddenly rambling on now? Please let me be a candidate to be your prince.
Oh my god, this is so nerdy. I love it. Nicely said, Fujimori. Well done, Fujimori.
Don't be an idiot.
Look, she's blushing. Aww! This is so absurd.
The cutest girl in all of hell would never waste her time with the likes of you. And I'll do my best so that you might. You're so annoying. I like you.
I love this conversation. Like, ew, and he's like, I like you. You're annoying. I like you. Conversation is so fucking funny. Oh my god. I gotta hand it to them. The writing is really good when you get weird things like that. Like, it's so funny. Like, it's so absurd and ridiculous.
So, I'd like to see you again. Don't be stupid. Why do we have to see someone like you again?
You know what's weird about this, though? She's dead. He's not. They're, like, the same age, but, like, at some point, she's gonna go back to hell, serve her sentence, whatever, come back, maybe, like, whatever, and he's gonna be, like, a grown-ass man. Like, he's gonna get old. She's never gonna age. This, like, right now it's cute, but, like, it's not gonna be in, like, 5 years. Like, she's still, like, 13, and you're, like, a legal adult now. Now it's gross. You know what I mean? Like, dude. I mean, again, I know she's dead, so it's like a goat, but it's still weird. It's gonna become weird. And Fujimori, don't think about doing anything stupid like jumping in front of a bus. Anyway.
Don't be stupid. Why do we have to see someone like you again?
I think I read that already, but I don't know.
Is that not alright? Of course it isn't. You don't even know anything about me. You're just in love with Azamine and her flirty little voice and smile she puts on. That's not true. You're always giving the cats around your food at the well, aren't you? What? What are you, a stalker? Pervert? You've been spying on me, haven't you? I saw you from from happening to pass by you once.
From my drone.
You're the worst. I like cats too, so I was hoping I might be able to feed them with you someday. yourself. I'd like to do it with you, and I like your pink hair too. My sub-character actually has pink hair and cat ears too. I didn't ask you about your taste in video game characters. I actually hate this color. It's the color of a killer. I still think it's cute. What? Guys always think they can get away with everything by saying that. I'll only ever call you cute, Azami, and, well, you said that you like my blog. I like Alan's blog. I've never seen yours before. I'm Alan Smithy. What? Sis, this boy is a liar. Take him down to hell. Rip out his tongue so he can't talk anymore.
Well, actually, that's the truth. Even Sensei Takamura knows of this.
No. I think you're cute.
I love how this kid finally grew a set of balls. He's like, I'm gonna do this, and he just won't stop. It's so fucking adorable.
Huh? You're cuter than anyone I know, so I'm hoping I can take a picture of... Sis, make this boy shut up!
She's so blushing, it's adorable.
This is the first time I've actually liked a girl, so what I'm saying might be strange, but I just want to see you again. Stop! Stop it! Is it really not okay? Is a dweeb like me not good enough to be around you? Nothing! You know nothing! I watched my parents die! Everyone hated me until I died too! I'm the real loser here!
Oh, now we're gonna have a competition on which one of you is a bigger loser? Oh, that's fun. Fun times. Like, I don't... okay, sure.
No one ever even loved me.
Okay, now that's a fucking lie, because you know your brother does.
Then let me. I don't believe you.
Azami, there aren't many guys that will say all of this for you.
I mean, you're a normal human being. You'll fall in love with a normal human girl soon enough. But you'll just be fed up with me.
That's not true. Okay, well, you can't really... I mean, in an Otome game, absolutely. That's not true, sure. But, like, in the real world, you don't know that. You can't make those promises.
I don't believe you. Then I'll ask Mr. Takamura to take me to hell to see you. Don't. I won't let you be my prince. Sorry. Well, but you made a big lie about your blog. I'm sure you'll be sent down to hell. So if you still remember me by the time you die, I wouldn't completely refuse to go on a date with you along the shores of the Sanzu River, I suppose.
So adorable.
I promise I'll go to hell.
That is not normal.
Don't say that so lightly. I'm not. I made a decision to do so. Whatever, then I guess I'll wait for you, but I won't get my hopes up.
Again, though, what does he die when he's like 75 or something? Shit. Hello, Azami, let's go on our date. Like, that's gonna be some fucked up weird shit. Like, I guess we're not supposed to think of the logic behind it or like the reality. It's like, no, we're just supposed to think of the now and not the actual implications of this in the future. You know? Anyway.
I guess my life here in the human realms are over already.
Is there anything else left you want to do? I can wait for you for a little bit.
Anything else left? Oh, yeah! I swear I won't run away from you both or anything, but can you wait just one more night for me?
One night? How come?
I want to give food to the cats one last time, and I suppose I should see my manager to let him know what's happening, too. I really promise I won't run away or hide or anything. Please?
Take Tama with you. He wants to feed the cats. Alright, then let's meet back here at 9 in the morning tomorrow.
Thank you. I really do love you, sis. I promise I'll be back, so don't you worry. Oh, also, Fujimori, you definitely don't have to come see me off. If you do, I'll kill you. Seriously, you better not come. That's all.
I love how she's blushing so furiously about this.
But...
You need to.
What?
You'll be fine. You wouldn't be Azami's husband if you ran off because of that.
No, if you'll excuse me...
Kikinosuke. The poor boy sucked up all the courage he had to confess and just stand there and be like, no, damn it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to hell and I'll see you there. And then all of a sudden you're like, you wouldn't be your husband. And he's like, what? That's more of a commitment than this poor child's ready to make yet. Or actually, he probably is, but you just called him out on it. And he's like, oh, someday we'll get married. And like, he just doesn't want you to know what's going on in his head. And you literally just read his mind and he's freaking out now. Oh, Kikinosuke. Poor Fujimori. All right, Kikinosuke, let's head back too. We have a lot to report back about to everyone.
All right, let's get back then.
So that was our main conflict, I guess. We didn't have to do any kind of a battle or whatnot. But I'm sure we still have. We're going to do some stuff here, and then we'll probably have a little bit. So probably not the last part, I would guess. I see. So you were able to convince your sister to go back, huh? Great to hear.
You did well too, Kikinosuke. How about we have a barbecue to celebrate your valiant struggle? And takoyaki if it rains.
I see. So he's Kiku's sister's prince. They're so cute. I think they look great together.
Although I can totally see him being whipped by her.
Kikinosuke? I think he's feeling relieved. He looks so sound asleep after all. In his dog form. You're right. I'll carry him to his bed to rest. You should get some rest too. Great work today.
Great work! What? Lord Azami's finally gonna return to hell?
Right, tomorrow morning. Is something the matter?
Chief, I'll be out for a little bit, meow.
Right now? Are you feeling hungry?
There's something important I have to attend to, meow. I'll be sure not to return too late, so please don't worry. I'll be back.
With that, Tama ran out the window with a serious expression on his face. He said he wanted... Was he the one that wanted to feed the cats too, or go? I don't know. Anyway. Something important? He's gonna go meet with Azami feeding the cats. Kikinosuke, end of 11, the prince and the princess. We already knew our blood bond was 100, that didn't change. Kikinosuke, 12. So there's at least 12 chapters now, we know that. Hey, there sure are a lot of cats out today, don't you think? Right? And why are they all heading that way?
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Why are you all here?
It must have been quite the sight. All the cats in Asakusa were gathered in front of the gates of hell.
Yeah, I told all the cats what was happening, and everyone came to see you off.
Aww. That's so sweet of him.
Tama, you dummy! Why did you have to do that? Meow! Have I upset you? I caused even you trouble too, Tama. Hardly. Thanks to you, I was able to eat some delicious bread and takoyaki, and even got some tuna too. Takoyaki? My servant will cook it, so please come and have some someday.
Someday. I'm sure you will.
Let's go to hell now.
So in this game, when you're like, go to hell! And you're like, well, that's where I came from. Yeah, I'm telling you to go back! Azami stopped when she heard Fujimori's voice.
Don't sound so pathetic, Fujimori. I don't have any parting words for you. Why are you even here in the first place? I told you not to see me off. Hellgate guard, open the gates. Azami, please take care of yourself. You too. too.
So cute. Well, good to see you both back. Sweetie, Pochi, you both worked real hard, didn't you?
Sweetie? Pochi?
Ask about that to the old man after we're both gone. Now, as much as I'd like to get to the escapee's brutal punishment, it seems my subordinate has something they'd like to say. Good day. I am a so very kind subordinate. Sensei Nono, please have mercy. Sensei Takamura, please make an exception for her. Azami Uga, assigned to the burning hell. Before, when I offered you a collar and asked if you would help me with my work, said this. Because no one helped me, I won't help anyone either. That explains the collar, yeah. Do you still feel the same way, even now?
What is this? That was so long ago.
Have your feelings not changed at all?
Maybe a little bit. As big as the forehead of a cat? Meow.
I see. Those with desires are quite valuable. I'd like to not have to make anyone with one vanish. But your powers are unstable and they require control and training.
And what happens if they are?
The person in question is yet to be consulted, but there have been discussions of having Uga and the others remain in the human realm. What? Really? Would you consider training diligently and stabilizing your powers to be of help to your brother and his friends? Sensei Nono!
Don't be ridiculous! I'd never help brother!
Then what about Enma here? Azami dropped her head down a bit. Azami drooped her head down and bit her lip. I can read.
At the trial after my death, you never said anything that nice to me.
Back then, you had extreme distrust in humans, so you were not willing to listen to anything the Great King and I told you, remember? However, I might suppose the stain in your heart has washed away now.
No,
With her head hung down, Azami stared at her nails, and then it's so funny because she's like, I don't want to get punished, I don't want to do blah, 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 but then she's still, no, I hate everyone, no, I don't want to help people. Like, she's still putting up this front despite the fact that it's like, so maybe we won't punish you and destroy you if you agree to help. No, I'm not gonna help! Like, she's still putting on this front despite the fact that she knows what the right fucking answer is. Like, girl, drop the wall. Jesus. So funny.
We never got to have matching nails, did we? And we never got those special pancakes made for me. I'd hate to have to help brother, but I do want to see the cats again. And I'm sure he'd be waiting for everyone at the shores of the Sanzu River. So, do you think it's alright for me to show up so he gets to see me?
I think that's great. There'll be a takoyaki and barbecue waiting for you, so come back soon. That settles that then. Father, what about my soul preservation certificate? Right, sure, I'll take care of it. You hurry up and go on home with Pochi now. Huh? He's like, I see everything. What do you think that poster is? I got eyes. Ikanosuke, what do you think of him acting like he wasn't serious at all? Tell me that'll just take care of something that threatens my very existence. But I don't think he'd just lie about that. I think everything's done and over with. I don't know. It seemed to wrap up really fast. I feel like there's going to be a little bit more, you know? And that was so out of nowhere to hear we'd be stationed here for a while. We have to tell the others right away. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like, Huh? Sorry, just a minute. I think I hear an abandoned puppy crying somewhere. Oh, we meet again. I looked to see the woman holding a puppy. That puppy, it was just abandoned, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I was thinking of taking it back with me. Oh, you were? Thanks so much. I'm sure it was fate to come across it. Fate? My home is around here. I'm living on my own not too far from my parents. There's a saying passed down in my family. that long ago, an ancestor of mine from the Edo period found themselves drowning around here. She's like, there's a saying in my family, and you should have seen the look on my face, because I was like, I know what's coming. You knew. You had to know this was coming. Oh, I'm sure I sound like I'm talking nonsense. Back then there was a canal here. They fell in and a big gray dog saved them. It's like a fairy tale, right? But because of it, our family's generations tell each other to be kind to dogs. A large, gray... I never imagined such a miracle could happen. I chased out the man I was with, so I was thinking of keeping this one as a guard dog. I think that's great. Ikanosuke vigorously pets the puppy's head. She'll take good care of you, and if anything happens, be sure to protect your master. Woof! I actually love that the woman in black was tied to the story, and that's cute. I like that. Wow, seriously, that surprised me. I can't believe something like that happened. I was surprised too. I so wanted to tell her you were the big gray dog. Was it me? You think it was me? You think she'd actually believe it was me? I do. I was so overwhelmed with emotion, I couldn't help but grab onto Kikinosuke's arm. And then, what's cute about that is not because, like, we had that moment where it was like, I'm sure he was saved, and, like, you're like, we talked about it. I talked about it to you. You listened. About, like, history passing down and, like, wondering if there's someone out there, like, oh, there was a canal here, and, like, whatever. And she being like, maybe you've passed them. But I like that they tied it into the woman in black because Hikinosuke saved her ancestor from drowning. That's why she exists now. You know what I mean? And then she was trying to, like, use the app and whatever. He's like, no, don't do that, whatever. And he saved her. You know what I mean? So, like, he just saved two people. I mean, like, not that anything terrible would have happened to her. It's not like drowning. But, like, he basically stopped her from using the app, was told her, like, live in the moment, like, whatever, like, kind of pulled her a little bit out of her funk, kind of got her on a right path. But it's like, he basically, like, saved in different ways two different members of the same fucking family, and that's pretty fucking neat. Like, I like that they did. You know what? That's cool. Good job. I'm gonna like that. It's not like, oh, we just ran into this person and then that's the woman. It's like he had a direct impact on her life in multiple ways. Oh, cute. Aw. Anyway, and then, sorry, I got a little too touchy there. No, that's not it. It's just I remembered the reward. This time I was about to clutch onto a fence. Wait, that look on your face. Do you not want to? No, it's not that I don't. Do you feel ready now? If you don't, let's get you ready. What should we do for that? This is such an awkward conversation. I don't even know how to answer. But for now, let's just head back, okay? All right. Like, you just come to my room and we'll figure shit out. Give you a reward. You know what the reward is, right? Like, that's an awkward, I know. We're not talking about making him a sandwich. Oh, see you later. Just as I was about to head toward my room, he suddenly grabbed my hand. Why don't you come to my room? If you really don't want to, then how about tomorrow? This was all something I proposed in the first place, too. I want my reward. He's like, if not today, then tomorrow. You better give me my reward. Like, sir, don't be pushy, but also, like, she wants to, and we might need a little push to, like, hike our tits up and do him. Kikinosuke, listen. Oh! Sir, you got bonus points for pinning me against the door. I like it when they pin me against things, okay? So I'm just saying, Kikinosuke being a little forceful and pinning me against a door. Points for you, sir. Like, you're too adorable for me normally. But, like, I like the little, like, adorable nerdy angst in this route. You're like, this is really good, I like it, I'm enjoying it. Like, he's too adorable for me, for my man harem. I appreciate the route for what it is, though. Like, good job. But, like, this, bonus points. Points for that. I'm here for this, so. And it's a CG if you didn't figure that one out. But, uh, until I get my reward, I won't let you out of this room. You know, sir, okay. I'm not moaning for her. As our lips were on top of each other, Kikinosuke opened my blouse at my neck. No, this is so sudden. I'll apologize for that, but even though you're complaining, you're pretty into this. Yeah, fair. The smell from your skin is just so much sweeter than normal. The way his tongue moved across the nape of my neck made me feel like he was attempting to devour prey that he found. Am I gonna get a little saucy and spicy? Okay, sure, okay. I couldn't help but respond in kind. Before you disappear, I want to make you mine. I'm not gonna disappear. If I do, I'm sure you'll be fine without that soul preservation certificate. No, Sorry, I love you so much. I can't hold back anymore. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the smell coming off your skin is getting stronger and stronger. I'm going crazy. I mean, he is a dog, so his sense of smell is way more intense. No, I did notice. Every time his lips touched me, my skin tingled and a heat deep inside me flared. I was so embarrassed, yet I couldn't bring myself to shake him off me. In fact, wanted to cling back onto him. Do it. Love you. Really. I love these nails, too. He gently bit at the tips of my fingers. Love your hair, too. Next, he scooped up a handful of my hair and kissed it. You're using the same soap as me, but I love how nice your body smells. Pulling up my skirt, I could feel his fingers graze across my thighs, over my tights. I love all of it. All of you, Spacey. Inosuke, I'll work real hard and satisfy you. I mean, Jesus. So awkward to read. Appreciate it, though, but it's like, oh my god, it's so awkward. Am I the only one that's awkward? Listen, you know me. You know me, but unless you're new here, you don't. Okay. But, I am always that, come on, let's bang! And then the second we get to these scenes, I'm like, oh my god, this is so awkward to read! Oh my god, I'm angry. Oh my god, I'd rather we have these and it's awkward for me to read them and be like, oh my god, that was so awkward! Than, we don't have them, you know what I mean? I'll deal with the awkward for everybody for our spicy stuff. What he said, along with his face, was just so adorable. I felt dangerously close to bursting into a laugh, even considering our current situation. Then, tell me you love me again. I love you. He took my fingers again and gently licked them. I love you. It'll never be enough however many times I say it. I love you so much. If you look at another prince, it'll make me want to bite them to death. I'm not gonna cheat. You're safe with me. I know. Just that much in love with you. I'm in love with you too. Oh, now the coat's gone. Okay. I finally commit myself and slide off his hoodie from his shoulders. Keep loving me so I don't disappear. Spacey. Dear sweet beloved, give me everything you have and tie my body, soul to you. I'm seriously about to go crazy. No, I definitely already am. There's no way I can hold back. I couldn't hold myself back either. My love for him won handedly over my shyness, and my fingers moved on their own. Raised across his skin with my nails, and he let out a moan, just like I had been. Spacey. How his face grew red and his body stiffened, desperately trying to hold something back, was also so adorable. Inosuke, love you. More. Love me more. Of course I will. This isn't enough. I'll love you so much more. And then we boned. Is that how it ends? That is absolutely how it fucking ends. Oh my god. That was it. That's how it ends. Well, not really. We got the after credit scene, but okay, I guess this is the last part. Are they all dried off? Almost. I put some oil on as well, so just another minute. Oh, and then we get a cute little CG too. You knew we were painting our nails. Another minute? That's so long. As he spoke, he leaned his body against me as if wanting attention. Wait. There you go again. I'm sorry. Are you sure you're okay? The smell of the nail polish. I'm sure you don't like it, right? I honestly don't, but I enjoy watching you put it on, so I'll deal with it. Right. Tama wanted to get away too. Has it been a minute yet? Just a bit more. Moments like this, the time seems to go by so slow. Like those 3 minutes waiting for cup ramen. That's right. That salt and chicken ramen from before was really good. Want to go there again today? That's a tough choice. There was another new shop Fujimori wrote about. All-you-can-eat dim sum is too good to pass up, isn't it? It is true. Let's do that. That's a minute. With a yelp of joy, he put his hands on my fingers. This new color looks great on you, too. It looks like the sunset. That's what I thought when I got it. It's a pretty color, isn't it? Oh, right. Old Man Enma said that he gave you some polish that match his, but you didn't put it on. Huh? I guess that did happen, huh? Just so I know, would you mind telling me what kind of color it was? I don't want to mess up and accidentally buy the same one. Back then, it was a bright red. You mean like those wisteria by the well? Right, that color. Well, I think that'd look good on you, though. You're light in color, and with your black hair, I think a bright red would look good. Really? I'd like to see it. Really? Sorry, Daddy. Please forgive this self-serving daughter of yours. I got a letter from Izami. She's supposed to send one to her family as part of her letter of apology she needs to write. Amazingly, Izami's been streaming from Hell. According to Sensei Nono, she's taking a role as a part of Hell's rebranding campaign. What did she write? Make sis cry and I'll kill you. So, this isn't about anything soon like today or tomorrow. And only if you don't come to hate me until this happens. But, do you think you'd like to become Izami's sister-in-law someday? Oh, a little awkward proposal, so cute. Yeah, I don't mean to rush you or anything, I just want to defend my position as your prince. Well, I guess I'm just saying, I'd be happy if you thought about it. Then keep loving me so that I don't disappear. I felt like I could see his wolf ears again. It's alright, you don't need to worry about that. I'll cling on to you so much that you'll find it annoying. That's what I've decided. I can't wait. Casey. His finger grazed against my thigh. Wait. We're the one who asked me to do my nails and go out on a date, remember? We're going to have all-you-can-eat dim sum, right? Let me get back then. Can we? I think I can hold myself back for now. It's so adorable. Like, but when we get back, can we have sex? Yeah, maybe. Can we? Huh? It's like a dog. Can I go for a walk? A walk? A walk? We go for a walk? Can we play with the ball? Yeah? Good boy. We say shit like that. It's kind of funny. I like how they lean into it. Like he's a little hyper. And it's not even that because, hi, 17-year-old boy being like, hi, can we have sex? Hell yeah. Man, okay, can we do it? Okay, fine. But it's the fact that it's not just that, which you generalize as like, oh, men just can't not get laid. You know what I mean? They're always horny. Sure, fine, it's a generalization about men. But it's the also just the underlying like, yeah, can we walk? Huh? Play ball? Yeah. Like how, like, super overexcited dogs get about shit, and him being a wolf dog, you know what I mean? So it's like, they just kind of played into both, and it's kind of funny. I wrestled Kikinosuke's hair around and stood up. Right, this is what it meant to be an adult and show restraint. Alright, on to dim sum! Let's stop by plenty of other good shops too! Once we got back, I slid his hoodie off right away. I just had to savor his sweet taste again. She's just as horny as he is, so... We got back and I fucked him hard. Like, girl, good for you, I guess. Nice. And then you can see I changed our little title screen because it was Tama originally. But now when we started Kikinosuke's, right, I changed it to Kikinosuke's. So now when we go into our next route, we'll change it to whoever's next. Oh! That's true. We have Hari's archive memory. Okay, but we only have one bad end for his route, so I think because we're like almost at time, we'll just go through. We'll do the bad end in the next part, and then we'll do the memory, Kikanosuke 2 memory. Oh, and after the bad end, the extra stage will unlock. So we'll do all of that in the next part because I don't think the bad end wouldn't take too long. So then the extra stage and then that memory we'll do all that. We'll wrap it all up. So that hopefully the bad end I just feel like is going to be something really bad happening to Azami, and we might need the extra stage, which you can't do until that's the end of the bad end anyway, and then the Ari archive memory thing. But I'm assuming, yeah, images. I've never been in here before. Okay, library must be, what's report? Survey answers. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That's neat. Oh. Okay. Nickname Pochi. We'll read this. Why not? Assigned to Black Relpel. Date of death May 20th, 1796. Height 170 centimeters. Weight 64 kilograms. Sins. Thievery. Date of birth July 7th, 1778. Cancer. Blood type A. Whoa, that goes down too fast. Hobbies are video games, listening to video game music, collecting figures. Special skills are video games and making rice. Strengths. How my 5 senses are so sensitive. Weaknesses. How my fur sheds during shedding seasons when I'm a wolf. Favorite foods are milk, rice, meat, and ice cream. Dislike foods, anything with a strong flavor. Okay, this is... Okay, there we go. I'm like, it's very trigger sensitive. I just pushed the down button. It scrolls too fast. Anyway. Recent interest. Hell Macabre Party. Collecting nail polish. Impressions of the Hell Guardian. Everything about you smells great. Requests for the Hell Guardian. Give me a reward anytime you want. Reward. I love that. Life events. Kikanosuke and Azami have been able to transform into beasts since birth due to their desires. Their parents were accused of bearing abnormal children who would bring ruin to their village, so they were chased away and forced to jump off a cliff. He suffered an injury in his forehead while protecting Azami from bullies when they were children. His desire was about to awaken in that moment, but he forced it to stop. Under an order by the lord of their village to make the siblings breed and bear children, Kikanosuke and Azami were locked away so they could not escape while they matured. When Azami's monthly cycle began, the two of them fled. However, Azami was shot and killed. Kikanosuke left Azami behind and barely escaped with his life. He made it to Enoshima. Whoops. It's too trigger sensitive. He made it to Enoshima and was taken in with other orphans by a temple. They would steal offering money and use it for gambling in a way to spite the gods for how his life turned out. He was caught by the head priest and sealed in prison with a rock. After escaping the temple, he reached Edo and came to a well in search for water. He fell in and found himself floating in the Sanzu River of Hell. He was saved by Ono no Takamura, who gave him a collar that would help him control his powers. After returning to Edo, he began to admire the great thief Goemon Ishikawa, mimicking Goemon's deeds using his physical abilities. He had half the money he stole was given away, half of it used for food. In an attempt to save a child who fell into a canal, he drowned to death. The child who was saved by Kikanosuke told their descendants to hold dogs in high regard. Okay, these are best to do at the end of the route because they tell you everything, so cute. And then we'll go into our memory. It's embarrassing to look at myself. I have no problem staring at people in other games, though. That's from Kikanosuke. And this is just generic ones, which we'll do at the very end. Yeah, so we're missing a couple, but we get a CG, and we probably... Yeah, so we get one from the bad end, one from the extra stage, and one from the Hari's archive, so... Okay. Now let's find out if this game... I love this game already. Listen, you all know, and again, unless you're new here, unless this is your first game, one of my biggest pet peeves in a game is the A button is supposed to switch between, like, versions of the CG. This has 2 versions. I hate when you go the first version, second version, you click A, and it acts like the back button. No, just keep toggling the 2 versions because I don't want to have to remember that there's 2. You know what I mean? Because it's not like they put a little number. If they put a little tiny number 1 and 2, and you're like, okay, then, because otherwise you go 1, 2, 3, you click it, and then it goes back, and then you got to go to the next one, and then and that disrupts me. I don't like that. I like being able to do this. Like, oh, okay, it was just 2 versions. Then you click the next button, and you go to the next CG, and if you click A, okay, it goes to the next version, and then, oh, okay, there was only 2 for that one. I hate when it goes, you click 1, 2, and then it goes back, and you're like, okay, now I got to click the next thing. You know what I mean? I don't want that. That's annoying to me because then you got to hide the hell, and it takes you out of looking at the CGs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here's us. There's just something awkward about the way they drew her. It's probably her shirt and everything. She looks like she belongs in a different game. I forgot about this one. I forgot about this version where he's all excited and she's like, "You are missing clothes." And then the version of, like, I guess the flashback. That's fun. Oh yeah, oh yeah, be on top of him, girl. Like, oh, I mean, overall, my impression. I mean, the game overall, I like a lot. I think I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a great time. I think what I hope is that a lot of your enjoyment with the game comes from me at least enjoying the game. Like, even if it's a game you're like, I don't know if I'd play it, but hey, it's worth watching because I'm enjoying it and I make it fun for you, I hope. You know what I mean? Because I could understand if I was going through, like, I feel like if I'm going through the game and I'm like, God, this game is boring and I hate it, and then it kind of ruins it for you. You know what I mean? So, oh, this one's sweet. Music's so intense, like, right now, and it is very low, but, like, YouTube still picks up on it, so hopefully, like, this isn't copyrighted and we don't get slapped in the face. It's fine. They just demonetize videos, and that's okay. I understand that, and that's totally fine. I don't do this to make money, okay? Because that wouldn't happen. Like, I don't think in a year I could make 1 month's worth of rent off this. I'm pretty sure in a year I don't even make a half a month's rent. Like, I literally make nothing off this channel. So, like, so I definitely understand when you see things, people like, oh, people didn't record Otome games because it's really niche and, like, it wouldn't be worth it to make money. I'm like, you're right, because you don't make money off this. You really don't. Like, never going to. Don't do it for that. I do it because I enjoy it, and you guys have fun here. So, okay, so this one's just the, her hand looks so weird in his mouth, doesn't it? Like, I feel like there are times, like, they did such a good job with, like, him and his hand, but then her hand is, like, it looks kind of like a zombie hand, like, it's so awkwardly drawn, and you're like, okay, that's weird. Oops. But you hear it's fine. Like, there's certain things where you're like, they kind of, like, or, like, the one where he's a dog and then he turns into a person, she just looks so awkward in that. Like, the way they kind of just drew it. Like, it just looks like she's from a different game. Like, she's got a different, like, animation style, you know what I mean? Nobody asked you, bird. Okay, that's just that one. Aw, this one's adorable. But see, then you look at this one and everything looks normal. Oh, that's the only one. Aw. Surprise kiss on the cheek. Then this is where we started making out. Hell yeah. See, like, when you do this, it pulls apart, but I swear to God when you were watching it, it's like they slid apart. Maybe I'm crazy. Someone will tell me in the comments on that one. Again, you guys haven't seen it. I finished this entire fucking start to finish Kikinosuke's round and hasn't even posted yet. We haven't even started posting. I am really way ahead on this. We're a little behind on our other one. This one's cute. You know? Aww. And then our steamies. Thank God that was as awkward as we had to get. We didn't get any graphic details. It's like, I don't need the graphic details because we know what's going down. We know what happened. We know what happened here. And we know what happened after our little date scene. You know? I do like to, when the, like, now that they show with his hoodie off, like, his hand just, like, gripping her wrist, like, I don't know, there's a little more intensity in that, and I'm here for it. Spacey's a little freak, okay? We know this. You know what I mean? Like that. Well, I guess it's because he just kind of had your hand pinned and then it got a little more intense, but... And this is adorable. Oh. Although, okay, so why does she not have a shackle on her wrist still? Game. Honestly, why does she have one on her wrist in this CG? Because she shouldn't have a handcuff. Unless it's because she... But, like, she doesn't have one in some of the other CGs, I swear. Did she? Like, this one, she doesn't have a wristband. But this one she does. Is that a weird... Like, this one... Oh, hold on. This one she does. Why? I mean, those are the handcuffs to keep them in line and she can shock them. So her having one would be like, oh, okay, hers controls theirs, fine. But she doesn't have it in like 90% of the CGs and all of a sudden it's there in that one. Well, let's just pretend we didn't notice that because that's going to be like, what the hell? I don't... All right, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so... Cute. Adorable. That's just that one. Okay. These chuckle fucks. Anyway, let's see. That one's cute. That one's hilarious. I think, honestly, what... I do like the one where they're sharing the headphones. This one's adorable and pretty. This one's actually really cute. It's kind of hard. This one's really cute, but this one's super pretty. Like, not that version of it. I kind of like this version of it. I don't know. It's like really nice. Oh, it's such a hard decision. Like usually there's one standout, but this is one of my favorites. I like this one. Like he's very pretty in this one. But even though I like that one, I think that one might be slightly more my favorite. I feel like this one gives you more of his vibe. Gives you more of the adorable cuteness that he is. A little cinnamon bun. So as much as I like I think the Rain one's my favorite. She ekes over slightly over this one. Because it's like, you know, he's not my type. Because I don't really like little baby face ones. But he's really pretty in that one, so I can appreciate that CG. But this one is like, this is his vibe, though. Look how adorable he is. Like, look at his little fangs. It's cute. So we'll stop here. Anyway, so next part we will do Kikinosuke's bad ending, and then, like I said, we'll do the little other Hari archive thing, and then the memories, whatever those two things are, to get the last 3 CGs. So, and then we'll be done. So, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.